The internet giant Amazon is facing criticism for selling a powerful facial recognition technology to police departments in the United States. Dan Cohen has the story.
Amazon calls its new system Rekognition. According to its website, Rekognition can identify, track, and analyze people in real time and recognize up to 100 people in a single image. It can quickly scan information it collects against databases featuring tens of millions of faces. Documents obtained by the American Civil Liberties Union revealed Amazon sold its Rekognition technology to police departments in Orlando, Florida, and Washington County, Oregon, as well as Motorola and at least 3 private security firms. Since Washington County Sheriff Department purchased the technology in November 2017, it has built a database of at least 300,000 mugshot photos to use in coordination with Rekognition. Amazon even Sheriff Department on how to deploy the technology, and the department even signed a non-disclosure agreement with Amazon preventing the ACLU from obtaining documents it had requested. In Orlando, the technology is being used in real time, allowing police to search for so-called people of interest as footage is fed from cameras around the city. On Tuesday, the ACLU sent an open letter to Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos to demand he stop selling the facial recognition technology to government agencies. Notably, the letter did not call for Amazon to cease sales to private security firms or corporations like Motorola, which sells body cameras to police. The letter says, quote, "People should be free to walk down the street without being watched by the government. Facial recognition in American communities threatens this freedom. In over-policed communities of color, it could effectively eliminate it."
Police in Orlando are testing out a new system. It uses facial recognition to identify you through Amazon.
The way it works is Amazon matches faces with people in its database, or OPD's database, and then alerts police if there's a match. News 6's Eric Von Enken is live in downtown Orlando looking into this. So, Eric, is it police body cams or the city's surveillance cameras that they're using?
Good question, Lisa. At this point, no body cameras, OPD tells me. Right now, they're using 3 iris cameras, those cameras all over downtown Orlando we've talked to you about, and also 5 of these fixed surveillance cameras outside buildings to send video to Amazon as a test, they say. And an Amazon executive at a big conference last month specifically mentioned this camera network.
Amazon has been talking about its facial recognition software that it simply calls Rekognition for a year and a half now.
And we'll detect all sorts of things in the video. We detect objects and faces and scenes, like a package being arrived.
These are clips from Amazon's web video. But just weeks ago, Amazon dropped this bombshell.
City of Orlando is a launch partner of ours. It's a smart city. They have cameras all over the city. The authorized cameras are then streaming the data.
Amazon's GM of Rekognition announced in Korea last month out of nowhere that the Orlando Police Department is one of the few cities in the country actually testing Rekognition.
We analyze the video in real time, search against the collection of faces that they have. These could be their mayor. They want to know if the mayor of the city is in a place. They want to know if persons of interest they want to track.
OPD tells me it is using 8 cameras around the city. 3 of them are the iris surveillance cameras mounted on poles and posts to send pictures of people to Amazon to have Amazon identify them. OPD also says, quote, "The city of Orlando is excited to work with Amazon to pilot the latest in public safety software in a way that will use existing city resources to provide real-time detection and notification of persons of interest, further increasing public safety." The Orlando Police Department is not using the technology in an investigative capacity or in any public spaces at this time. End of quote.
And again, OPD stressing tonight, this is just a test. They promise they will follow all laws.
There's new privacy concerns this morning about a facial recognition service from Amazon.
Yeah, groups urging the retail giant to stop selling the technology to police.
Yep, this morning we're asking, is this a tool invasion of privacy?
First, let's get over to Eliza Lucas at the 11 Alive Bridge for more on the story, Liza.
That's right. Amazon under fire with the ACLU leading the fight for privacy. The ACLU and other groups calling on Amazon to stop selling the technology known as Rekognition. to police and other government groups. Now, their fear is that it could be used to unfairly target protesters and immigrants. In the description of the software, Amazon says the service can quickly and accurately search and identify a person in a photo or video and track people even when their faces are not visible. Now, right now, only 2 police departments are using the software, one near Portland, Oregon, and another Orlando Police in Florida. Whether you think this is an invasion of privacy, Amazon says it does require all customers who use this software to comply with the law.
Amazon isn't just delivering packages these days, it's also selling a powerful new facial recognition software.
Introducing Amazon Rekognition Video, the easy-to-use API for deep learning-based analysis to detect, track, and analyze people and objects in video.
It boasts that the technology can detect, track, and analyze people. Let's think about what those powers could mean in the hands of the government.
Amazon Rekognition Video uses the visual, what, temporal, when, and motion from the video to deliver high-quality person tracking and detection of activities like running, playing soccer, or getting into a car.
Rekognition can identify a person's face in real time by matching it against huge databases of photos. Amazon also advertises this person tracking feature. That means that whoever has the software could theoretically use it to identify people at protests or figure out when you're traveling to the doctor or to a religious service.
The next, of course, common use case, as you could expect, is public safety.
Amazon is already working with government agencies to deploy this technology. At the ACLU, we obtained records that show that Amazon signed a secrecy agreement with one county to keep details about the technology out of public view. They've also invited law enforcement to suggest new features, and they offered free consulting to help the city of Orlando build its own system.
City of Orlando is a launch partner of ours. It's a smart city. They have cameras all over the city. We analyze the video in real time, search against the collection of faces that they have.
So Orlando is already using the technology. It also already has surveillance cameras all over the city, on everything from light posts to police officers. Activating a city-wide facial recognition system could be as easy as flipping a switch. Body cams were designed to keep officers accountable to the public. But facial recognition turns these devices into surveillance machines. This can mean round-the-clock surveillance whenever cops are present. Imagine what that would mean for minority communities that are already over-policed. People should be free to walk down the street without the government watching them. In the hands of governments, technologies like Rekognition could make that impossible.